National Signing Day across the Big Bend creates a buzz. We've got the Seminoles and Demon Deacs battling it out at the Civic Center, and the dunk machine Jordan Warner hopes to strike down some Panthers.
Hey, it's Michael the Playmaker, 87 national champ, 3-time Super Bowl champ, and you're watching Franchise Sport.
There were two big matchups in town in boys high school basketball, and the Baby Rattlers took on the Leon Lions in a competitive matchup.
With more high school action, it was the FAMU DRS Rattlers who were trying to strike out and win in the Lions pit. FAMU's high flyer Jordan Warner led the Rattlers with 22 points, but the Rattlers battled hard but could not stop the Lions from roaring their way to the top to a 78-64 win.
The Florida State Seminoles looked to break a 6-game losing streak against the Florida Gators on Saturday. And get this, the last Florida State quarterback to defeat the Gators was the pretty boy himself, Chris Ricks. Remember the late fourth quarter pass to PK Sam in the swamp back in 2003? Well, one could only wonder whether there would be more late game heroics from the Noles, or could they finally knock the Gators off? First quarter action, Florida responds to an early FSU field goal with a TD pass to freshman Robert Clark, his first touchdown in a Gator uniform. On the next Gator drive, Chris Rainey would fumble and the Noles would recover, leading to an FSU touchdown. After a failed fake punt by the Gators, Christian Ponder would hit Rodney Smith on the 39-yard strike to give the Noles a 17-7 lead. The rest of the game wouldn't be close as the Seminoles finally get redemption against the Gators and give Jimbo Fisher his first victory over the Gators with a 31-7 stomping.
After a win to open the weekend series against North Carolina, the FSU baseball team would have their hands full with the Tar Heels on Saturday. It was a tough game for both teams, so let's see how things went down.
Florida State spent most of Sunday's sunny afternoon at Dick Howser Stadium, clawing its way back from the North Carolina Tar Heels' third-inning offensive sting. With their 25 home game winning streak on the line, the Seminoles came up a bit short of erasing a 5-run deficit, falling 7-6 in a battle. It was FSU's first loss on a Sunday since the 2009 ACC Championship game to Virginia, and the first at home on Sunday since March 8, 2009 against Faulkner College.
The thing I liked the most was just how they grinded it out and just competed for 9 innings. Didn't get down. We got down 2-0. You know, FSU's guys threw the ball really well tonight and just forced our guys to compete.
And North Carolina has an outstanding team. To come in here and do what they did to us tonight is quite an accomplishment for them, and I'm anxious to see how we play tomorrow.
It was an all-pink affair in the Tucker Center last Friday night as the Lady Seminoles took on the Yellow Jackets in a gym filled with over 3,000 fans. It was Brevard and Del Vizio who came to play for FSU this night, as the fans, players, and coaches were dressed head to toe in pink to support breast cancer awareness.
In front of the season's largest home crowd, Alexa DeLuzio making 7 of her 13 shots from the field, including 3 of 6 from three-point range. Georgia Tech's top ACC scoring defense kept the game close in the first half, but DeLuzio was not having it, leading her team to a 73-60 victory against visiting Georgia Tech.
Spring is approaching, so you know what that means. The spring high school sports are getting ready to kick into full gear, and baseball is one of those sports. On Friday, 2 of Tallahassee's traditional baseball powers faced off. The Charles Timberwolves and NFC Eagles, both coming off district championships in 2010, and decided to test each other out on a diamond. Let's see who will come out on top. We start off in the top of the third, game tied at 2. NFC's Nick Greganella gives the Eagles the lead, scoring off of a passed ball. Top of the 7th we go, and here comes the Thunder. Gillis Langston puts the game out of reach with the grand salami. Eagles win 8-3. NFC coach Mike Posey was pleased with his team's effort.
It was a 1-run ball game early, and our kids, were very attentive, and then we just broke it open at the end there. It was a good confidence builder for us.
For over 40 years now, Mike Martin's youth baseball camp has been a dominant staple in Tallahassee's baseball community. Year after year, dedicated campers have attended Coach Martin's camp with aspirations of elevating their game to the next level. Recently, Next Level Baseball announced their partnership with Mike Martin's camp. This program gives athletes of all ages the unique opportunity to learn from coaches with collegiate and professional backgrounds. Next Level Public Relations Director Michael Hyde talks about what the program offers for young players.
A unique opportunity for those kids in the sense that most times kids come in here and have heard something they've never heard before, or they have the ability for the one-on-one instruction with guys that have been there and hopefully have been where they want to go.
Next Level was created in 2004 by professional baseball scouts. They offer coaching in all areas of the game through camps, clinics, skill lessons, and practices to players of all ages. Next Level utilizes professional players, coaches, and scouts to instruct and help them develop the tools and skills that they will need in order to play at a more competitive level.
Hitting, pitching, catching, infield on an individual basis year-round. We do clinics year-round. We do a lot of stuff year-round.
Next Level partnered with Titus Sports Academy 3 years ago and can provide any athlete with the right tools to be successful. These camps continue to bring in some of the best young talent of the game. Buster Posey, Dean Palmer, David Ross, and Brandon Jones all attended the camps before making it to the bigs. Whether your goal is to play in the pros, college, or even make your high school team, Next Level Baseball can and will help you swing your way to the top. For News 20 at 5, I'm Omari Brown reporting.